Hey guys, my name is Tianliang Yang. I'm a student in Geology 504 class. I'm doing the interview of care manager of one health center. His name is Jonathan, and he's a USD alumni as well. Yeah, okay, sure. Let's go check it. Hi, yeah, this is Taylor. Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you.
Hi. Can you just give us like a brief introduction of yourself?
Sure. My name is Jonathan Chen. I'm an alumni from USC, and I work in LA as a care manager.
Okay, thank you so much. So in the next, I'm gonna do my interview.
Okay.
Sure. Can I ask you the first question?
Sure.
Which is the why did you choose the field of work of the aging services?
Well, I always knew when I was young that I wanted to go into a career that offers healthcare support services to people. My parents loved the idea, and they became very, supportive of me towards following my dreams. I used to look at my neighborhood and see how the elderly struggled in their day-to-day lives and how restrained they were. I myself had an elderly grandma growing up who was, in a wheelchair and a walker most of the time. It ignited my ambitions to pursue a career that really enabled me to impact positively on people's lives. There's not many professions that truly do that. After graduation, I got an internship job as an administrator at a local medical center. After about 1 year, I was employed full-time, and I worked there for about 2 years before I decided to seek another job. I realized there was a gap in the market for aging services, which desperately needed to be filled when I seized the opportunity. I left the job and established an aging services care center. With my skills as an administrator in a medical care facility, I had an advantage in being able to manage an aging services firm. By running this business, I was proud and fulfilled seeing how positively I impacted people's lives. The work is satisfying, and it gives me freedom to allocate resources to change the lives of the elderly people. And I know one day in the future I would want the same care for myself.
Okay, thank you. And how do you like or do you dislike your work? Can you talk about it?
Well, this job gives me an incredible feeling of actually making a big difference in people's lives. And I know those people appreciate it a lot. I can feel it every day. And by making a difference, for example, it's like a person who can out walk again and who have been, physically or mentally restrained. We are, offering them a new path or care. It's very fulfilling work, and receiving appreciation from family members for changing their life makes me proud. And this is what I love about this job. On the other hand, my dislike about this work is people fear to access our services. The community's negative attitudes towards aging services is discouraging. The media reports that you hear in society all the time make people believe that aging service firms are a place where old people are tortured and not treated properly, and it's kind of a place where people tend to send their parents off to, which is completely incorrect. This notion impacts us negatively to our business, and it negatively impacts the treatment of the elderly.
So by looking back over your career, what have you done differently, do you think?
Well, managing an aging services firm, it requires one to have leadership capabilities and a lot of management skills. Becoming a good leader is inborn. It's I feel like it's something that's genetic that you're born with, but training is what will truly polish those skills. I think I was born a good leader, and combined with my management capabilities, it became a big advantage. If I had taken a postgraduate degree in business administration, I would not be outsourcing management services from external sources, but rather I would be saving the cost by doing things myself. It is something I regret all all the time, and I wish I could. If I could go back, that would be one thing I would want.
I have the very last question for you. So, what did you see for the future of the aging services management?
Well, the future of aging services management is very bright. With the increase in elderly people in the community, a lot of families are, seeking out aging services, and it's becoming more of a common thing, especially now that people's life expectancies are so long and there's so many various treatments for illnesses. The mortality rate has definitely decreased significantly over the past decade. With the growth in demand, aging services will expand, and it'll create many employment opportunities, especially for young graduates. With the advancement in technology, I expect more adoption of higher tech operations within aging services, and I think that'll be a point of growth and strength that we will realize going forward. Kind of a broad overview of these technologies may be telemonitoring, telemedicine, information, improved communication, and technology within the labs. Lastly, I hope that people will gain awareness about the merit of aging services, and they'll start to seek it out more, and I think it will be a trend that is gonna start to snowball in the next few years.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you for the interview. Thank you.
Of course, no problem.
I appreciate it, man.
Glad to be here.
Thank you.